Thank you for joining me. I'm Alex, and I would like to talk to you about Tesla analysts because it's not often that I read an article that is just so mind-numbingly stupid that I kind of have to make a video about it. But CNN, out of all people, or companies, CNN actually managed to do it yesterday or the day before, I don't quite remember, and it's just, I could not get it out of my head how incredibly stupid this whole article is. So here's the Cliff Notes, and this is all things that I've said before, so I'm sorry for the rant, but competition is coming, or competition is coming. We've heard this so many times, just so many times. The Tesla killers are coming. Competition is coming. Tesla is going to die because they can all build better cars than Tesla, and it just hasn't happened. So, for all of you who may not know, Audi announced that they're going to build the e-tron in 2014. So that was 5 years ago. And they finally released it, and it's so great, it's amazing, it's the best car they've ever made, and it's selling at a rate of 30% of the Model S and Model X, separately, by the way, not combined. So they're selling about 700 cars in the US right now per month, while the Model S is selling 2,000, Model X is selling about 2,000. And so they finally demonstrated that they can build an electric vehicle. They can have an electric SUV. They are actually trying to sell it, and no one wants it. So where's the competition? Why are people not flocking to Audi and Volkswagen and why? Because they're shit. The e-tron that was finally released this year does not have the range, the acceleration, or the technology that was in the 2012 Model S. They're 7 years behind, and they think they can just completely dominate Tesla. So there's that one. They're good at building cars. That's, again, an argument that we've heard so many times now. It's ridiculous. So they're good at building cars. What does that have to do with anything? They're good at building gas cars, yeah. They're good at building frames. They're good at, building chassis. They're good at putting tires on cars. What does that have to do with electric vehicles? Absolutely nothing. They're still not designing electric cars. They're designing gas cars and then throwing an electric motor in there. That's not building a good electric vehicle. So, again, Audi finally built one, and it's okay. You can buy it. It's okay. Jaguar has one with the I-Pace that is supposed to be the Tesla killer, and it's okay. Why is no one buying them? Because Tesla is just better. So much better. So, they're good at building cars. Okay. So, the article I've read projected the sales of electric vehicles in 2025, and it showcased the numbers from 2015, 16, 17, 18, and then 2025. And in 2018, VW sold 26,000 electric vehicles, and the projection for 2025 was 1.4 million electric vehicles for Volkswagen, which includes Audi, by the way, if that wasn't obvious. So that's an increase of 5,000%. Now, 5,000% is difficult over 6 years. It's not easy. So you don't even get there with 100% growth per year. So let that sink in for a minute. So they projected that VW is going from 26,000 in 2018 to 1.4 million in 2025. Now, I'll give you a few seconds to guess where they thought that Tesla would go. Tesla sold 220,000 cars in 2018. Now, try to think at where they put Tesla in 2025. The answer is 412,000. So if they hit the bottom edge of their guidance for this year, they need to grow 10% or about 2% per year between now and 2025 for that prediction to come true. Now, Tesla has actually been growing at about 100% per year, so now they're going to 2% per year. 2%. Even though they're building a factory in China right now that's going to come online this year, even though they're building a factory in Europe that's supposed to come online about 2 years later, they're going to increase the sales by 10% over 6 years. Why would CNN even publish an article like that? How is that not mind-numbingly stupid? Everyone wants to buy a Tesla right now. People are trading in their gas cars to buy a Tesla. And everyone supposedly buys a VW EV that may or may not be out at that time. I don't get how we go from 100% year-over-year growth to 2%. Literally 2%. They could have more of an increase without building the 2 extra factories they're building right now. And remember, those 2 factories are tripling their output. They're not just building a tiny new factory somewhere, they're building a gigafactory that is supposed to be handling 500,000 cars per year, which one factory now has more output than their whole prediction for 2025. Why does anyone even take these articles seriously anymore? I don't understand. Why can CNN publish such bullshit? Anyway, I'm sorry for the rant. It's just amazing what people can publish and get away with these days. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm coming out with more videos every day before market open. I hope you have a successful day.